their wedding, a couple in Friendsville lost everything in a fire. Now, 6 on Your Side's Jordan Brown is here to show us how they're trying to move forward. Jordan?
Mark, nothing could have prepared Paige and Corey for what they came home to that day. They didn't imagine something like this would happen to them, especially so close to their wedding day. But in spite of everything, they remain in good spirits, and the wedding is still on. Just 14 days before their wedding, tragedy struck Paige and Corey Keene. Corey was at work when he got a frantic call from his fiancée, Paige.
She's crying and screaming, the house is on fire, and I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, the house is on fire, it's all gone. And I just left work and got here as fast as I could.
The fire completely destroyed their home. They lost everything, including Corey's wedding band and their 2 dogs, Buddy and Lila. But somehow, they still seem to stay positive.
It was very overwhelming, but I mean, we're still thankful that neither one of us were hurt.
As Corey and Paige started the next day, beginning to put their lives back together, their neighbor, who saw the fire as it happened, was assembling the community to help.
The fire department had blocked the street, so I had to sit here for about an hour while the house burned down. And it was just overwhelming helplessness. It's one of those things, like I'm just sitting here watching this fire burn down, and I mean, it was like I was watching my own house burn down. Like Friendsville here, this is a small town. Like I don't have to know them. Like everybody just knows everybody. I felt like I was watching, my brother's house burn down or something.
Without even meeting the couple first, Michael sprung into action, creating a fundraiser on Facebook and asking local businesses for donations.
So she goes, do you know who Michael Cody is? I was like, I don't think so. And man, he's an angel. I
started going and talking to Chick-fil-A and Food City, several other people that I just know because I have the resources. And I was like, let's just see what happens. And there's a whole lot more that's actually come from this that Paige, Corey, and myself have been talking about. That's been pretty cool. So the truth of it is, I think through this experience, I kind of fell in love with my community, because to see everybody else come together, if somebody just sets it up, like that's all I did. Everybody else did everything else.
The community showed an abundance of support for the couple, more than they expected.
It's just so overwhelming right now that maybe you have, but I don't know that I've really processed. Like once things calm down, I think it might be harder.
Although their lives have been reduced to a pile of rubble, they still have kept their spirits high, and they're looking forward to their wedding day.
You don't realize how loved you are until a tragedy happens, but I mean, it's part of life. It's the ugly part of life. You just got to keep moving forward.
Whatever happens, happens. We're still going to get married at the end of the day, and the little stuff doesn't matter.
Paige and Corey told me they're thinking about starting a nonprofit to help others who have experienced the same tragedy. But right now, they're focusing on putting their lives back together and starting a new chapter with their wedding next weekend. Mark?
Yeah, there's a reason they call it Friendsville, huh? Thank you, Jordan. As for what was behind that fire, that is still under investigation.